All right, Riley, we are back in the building, live and direct. A cup full of confessions. It's Jen, Tree, Aisha, Rick Mills, the producer, and Saga Day Media, live and direct. So we're talking about cheating. We left off and we were just getting into something called micro cheating. I did a lot of research on this topic before we went live, and this is one of the terms that came up, and I wasn't familiar with it. Have you guys heard about micro cheating before?
No,
I have.
I haven't.
I have, yeah.
So, Tree, tell us about micro cheating.
So it's just when you have pretty much like that emotional affair going on, and you're doing everything but the physical. So it's like no sex involved, but you're doing everything.
Like it's hard to identify. It doesn't fall into that other category, right?
Absolutely. So
Right.
yeah, it's just it's no sex, but it's like you're talking, you're going out, you're doing everything as you would in a relationship, just
Except for not having sex.
yeah.
Interesting. That's the first for sure. I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Micro.
And almost,
I mean, I'm sure you've heard of it, but it's just like the name. You know how everything
the
now you put a name to it,
like
you know.
micro.
yeah, I never heard of it before. I was doing the research.
Micro.
But before we get to the G,
It's just,
Right, it's the pre.
Right.
It's like the appetizers.
The pregame.
Pre-game. Right.
yeah.
Before it goes down.
because
But you know what? It makes me think of like I've had instances where like a guy might be like, you know how guys are kind of like thirsty, right?
Right.
Online, right? On social media. And they'll be married or clearly have a girlfriend or something like that. And I'm just like, wait a minute. How she feel about all this attention you giving me? You know what I'm saying? I think that falls in the category.
Right.
So guys,
that makes sense.
you need to keep it in line, keep it in order. Because if your girl, if she get on to whatever you're doing and you don't think she would appreciate it, cut it out. It's a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you get cheated on, do you cheat back?
No. No. You don't clean
Just
dirt.
a feeling.
Cat.
You don't clean dirt with
feeling.
dirt. You don't clean dirt with
I'm
dirt.
calling
It
cat.
ain't no cat. Why is it cat?
I'm calling cat.
Why? Why?
Because women, no,
They get lick backs.
right, and then gonna leave, not just leave and not cheat back.
I'm the
I don't
lick.
feel like
I don't do the lick back. I'm the lick.
I'm
In my
Never.
former life.
Maybe
in my
now.
former life.
no.
maybe now we
life.
might get to a point to where we'll just leave and not cheat back. But you never
So
been in.
what does a cheating back? What does that do? Like,
I mean,
what is that solving at this point?
It doesn't solve anything.
Yeah,
It's
I don't-
just-
You want to hurt the person.
You said what now?
You don't want to leave the person you with, but you want to hurt them back.
Right.
and I
That's
feel
what they trying to-
maybe for women, especially if y'all with a guy, most of the time is y'all looking for providers, security. So it's something of value that's there. You know what I'm saying? So it might not just be worth leaving off rip, but you going
Is he a billionaire?
I'm not saying a billionaire.
She went there.
I mean that's one, but
Right,
you know what I mean.
I might
how
stick
many?
around and be a billionaire.
Not a millionaire? You won't stick around for a millionaire?
Million, billion, you know.
They close.
Yeah.
100,000
Gotta be
a
an
year.
Right. they cousins.
100,000 there. No.
They cousins.
We there. We
Right.
already there.
Right, but it's just like, I'm not cheating back. I'd rather leave.
Right.
Let me think. Would I cheat back? I think
Younger Jen, would she have cheated back?
Yeah, but in your life now, like no.
nah.
We're not
I
doing
probably younger Jen would go insane.
I feel like this is the woman code right now.
Nah, I feel because
No, don't do that. Not
I
too
feel
much.
I feel like I'm like what I put on my Facebook the other day, MJ in his prime. I almost feel like, yo, for real, you did me like that?
Right.
Like, nah, I can't even get with it like that no more. I think it's the quality of women that we have in the room.
Yeah.
Because this quality of woman is not the same as every woman bopping around. You know what I'm
You can
saying?
say that again.
Yeah,
Right, that
because
part.
because a lot of women they feel like they have to take stuff like that. So I see what you're saying though, and I feel you,
Yeah. Well, I'm not.
and
that
I'll
type
raise a
of
cup to it.
woman. Look, I'll drink to that.
right. So.
Yeah, I'll drink to that.
So anyway, let's see. Is it okay? You kind of alluded to this when you were answering something earlier.
Oh,
Is it okay to go through your mate's phone?
Oh yeah, I answer that. But now that was like years
Yeah,
ago. But
younger.
now,
Yeah.
it's just like no.
At this point, no.
No.
I don't care. Like,
No,
you know, and
exactly.
if I have to do that, it's just like, okay, we
Yeah,
got
but
some
if
other.
you have to do that, that
Yeah.
means you feel something is going on
Right.
with that person. So that's why you go through the phone.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, if his phone is sitting on like the kitchen table, I'm not gonna be like, let me go through his phone.
Can I stir the pot?
Yes.
No.
So like a vehicle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you do maintenance and you check on it, you take it to get checked on.
Right.
And you don't just say like, nah, I'm not gonna go looking for something. You're gonna do a routine. If it's supposed to be running right, it's running right.
Right.
So if I go through this phone, regardless of if I
Finding
should
something
be
or
in
not.
here or not, I should not find any. And a little routine maintenance check shouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
Get
But
outta
if
here.
we
I'm with
listen,
Rick.
Get out of
I'm
here,
with
Monica.
Rick.
So what you're
Monica.
saying is you have trust issues.
Yeah, because
Nah, I'm with Rick.
No, I'm
No,
sorry.
so you
I'm
got
not.
you got trust issues
Because if there's
because
no check engine lights on, no
Yeah.
oil change
Well, I mean,
lights on, I'm not touching it.
like,
So don't
For
be
what?
afraid of us going
You
through the
gonna ride it
phone.
to the-
Then.
you
I'm
just-
gonna ride it to whatever. I'm gonna
yeah, I
ride
mean,
it
yeah,
to
you
the,
could
to the
have
lights
phone
come
all
on.
day. It's nothing there, but it's
Yeah,
just
but
like,
if we referring to a car, like I'm gonna ride it until the lights come on to give me a reason to take it to the shop and get it
No,
checked.
ma'am. You got the 30,000, the 60,000, the whatever 1,000-mile
Okay.
check.
no,
Hey.
I don't.
I don't agree.
people,
I don't have
things,
time.
you know what I'm
I don't
saying?
have time for that. Exactly.
I'm for it.
People
Even
want a new car sometimes.
like, okay, so I'm a changed woman. I don't do that anymore, right?
Oh.
So when I was in a relationship and I wasn't moving like that, yeah, you can go through my phone. You can go through my phone when I don't hand it to you. My phone's sitting on the nightstand. Go through it.
Right.
I don't have nothing to hide. And I'm not even going to be offended that you went through it because I know I'm not doing anything to be offended by.
So dude just picks up your phone and goes through it. You're okay with that?
Yeah.
With like not even asking.
Yeah.
Just like, okay.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
know.
So you would do the same? Like just pick his phone up and
I-
just go through it?
I don't want to feel like I have to do that. Like in my last relationship, I knew what the code was.
Oh, so the lights were on in the car. So you had
Not
to.
the-
Nah,
The
well,
check
look,
engine was on. Okay,
I
something
think
went right.
the lights was on, but he was tinkering under the hood, turning them motherfuckers.
Oh, wow.
and that's what I'm sometimes is that, you know what I'm saying? Not even the signs don't even have to be there. Sometimes you might not know, you know what I'm saying? Like, because
I
people,
think we as women, we kind of feel like when something's not
That
right with our
intuition,
men,
right,
like things start to change a little bit.
Yeah.
Because men don't understand,
move-
like,
you
they
move
move a
different.
little different when
That
stuff is
part.
not right. Like,
Yeah.
we women, we pay attention to everything. Y'all don't even know. Like, we would have to tell y'all, like, look, I'm cheating.
so you was never, nah, that's a fact.
No, I know it is.
Yeah.
I know.
She aggressive.
But go ahead. I'm
know
gonna let you finish. But go
Can I
ahead.
get a refill?
No, go on and help him out. So
You
I
want
can
to help him out,
help him
Kai?
out. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, so you never been surprised
No,
by,
no. If I felt it, I knew what it was.
so you just took,
Because
if
y'all men don't move like how women move. I'm telling you, like, we
I-
move totally different. Like, women, we do this cheating thing. If we wanted to cheat, we would do it. Y'all just so
Hi, hold on,
y'all
hold on,
weird
hold
with
on.
cheating.
let's,
How so? I
Let's
They
put the car in
are. They
reverse.
weird.
We
The
know
car,
they
Jen on
think
their
like
car
that.
ain't
I
even,
mean,
the
I'm
car
just trying
don't
to
even
understand.
need
You
the
know,
car.
these-
Just take the car to the shop because
'Cause we
it's
know they think like that.
because
Never
who think
cheated.
like
We
what?
know y'all think like
How
that
we
about us,
think?
so it makes it even
Think like what? Hold on, wait. Did I miss something?
How do we think? How
and
do
this
we
is
think
coming
y'all
from
think?
women who
No, we
never,
don't.
Come on, Kai,
Never-
give it
What
to
you
us.
say about how men move?
We know how y'all move. Y'all move differently. When y'all start doing stuff that's not right, y'all move a little different.
And you. Well, all right, go ahead. I'm trying not to talk too much.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, speak.
Come on,
What's
Kai.
your cup empty?
It's a look. It's open.
Look, it's a cup full of confessions. We
Oh,
need that
somebody
cup
said
full.
that's a lie. Okay,
That's a
Raheem.
lie.
He said that's a lie. He's not agreeing with what I,
can't
say.
even-
I don't know.
So someone said, Brandon Lewis said, hold on. He said, we're not even acknowledging the disrespect of invasion of privacy.
right.
I don't care about that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Well, that's
What
number
have
one.
to-
You gotta respect somebody's stuff.
Right.
That's my stuff. Why you touching my stuff? Don't touch my stuff. I won't touch your stuff.
You hiding something.
It's not. I'm hiding stuff. It's mine.
You
Yeah.
hiding something.
No, it's not.
Facts.
It's my stuff.
We
hiding
connected.
something.
you paying like
I don't think
Definitely.
so.
Look
Where
at the
am I?
I don't
smirk.
think
Look at the
so.
smirk.
I smirk
I'm
all
looking-
the time. I'm a happy person.
Sure,
she
yeah,
for real
okay.
with it, but I feel like you
Yeah,
hiding
Yeah, tell that to
something.
them.
Listen. I don't have to hide anything. Like, it's just what it is. Don't touch my stuff. I won't touch your stuff.
So I think we were
I
talking
don't
about
care.
Going through the phone.
going through the phone.
Right.
But we're just okay, so now you're just saying like, okay, just to up and go through the phone.
Yeah, just for
Right.
no reason. Taking the car to the shop. Ain't no
I
lights
felt
on.
like because I was a
Brand
changed
new
woman
car.
in my situation.
changed
I was
woman.
kind of proud. I
Okay.
felt proud for my man to be able to go through my phone and not find nothing.
Oh, because of stuff that you used to do.
Yeah.
So now
Right.
that you were a
Somebody
new
here.
woman, here you go. But
Here.
the old Jen would have been like, oh no, don't touch my phone. What are you doing?
Man,
It's all about
listen, the
growth.
old Jen, I was changing my password every
That's what
few
I'm
days.
saying. It is about growth. So therefore, if I don't have nothing to hide, here you go.
But that person your partner might not be there yet. So
Well,
you might have to
that's
help
why
them.
you gotta find somebody that's on the same page as you, baby.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Do those people exist?
They do. They do exist. But we
Absolutely.
ain't talking about that. We talking about cheating.
Right. That
I'm
part.
trying to stop crunching in their ear with my.
This
Oh, my
the good ice.
Yeah, it is. We got that
Thank you.
Smithfield's chicken and
Smithfield's.
barbecue ice, y'all.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah. So okay, how do you catch a cheater?
It can be multiple ways.
Speak on it.
So okay, so
Facts.
look at recent text threads, and not just the names that you recognize.
What you talking about? Pizza Hut, Chick-fil-A?
Nah, just like if your dude is Tim, you looking at Jay, right? Is Jay really Jay? Cause people be on stuff these days. Jay don't have to be Jay. Jay can be Jennifer. Matter of fact, my low key had me in there as what was my name in his phone?
Wow.
And I knew it because we was homies like that. So it was just like what was my name in his phone? Something like Jay. It was something
Wow.
where if your people saw it, they wouldn't even know I was
A woman.
Jen Bunny.
Wow.
And I didn't care because we went back. So it was just like, whatever. I don't even deal with this person like that. So, you want to keep in contact with me and just what's going on with you, what's going on with the kids. And then your people see that you've been talking to me or whatever. I don't want you to get hemmed up from it because it ain't
But I
even
would,
nothing.
though. I would, because why you reaching out to me if you got a significant other? If you dealing with somebody else, why you still
Right.
reaching out to me?
Why you-
That shouldn't
I don't know, 'cause
that
the way-
person shouldn't even be available for you at all. Like,
But listen. Okay, so you talking to your man and you saying, well, why you still reaching out to Jen, right? And I'm looking at it like, it ain't nothing. That's my homie.
But was it something?
It used to be.
No, you need to cut off all ties.
But
It
see,
ain't
that's how I
no-
look at him like this.
It ain't no. What you gotta say? Because it ain't no.
Come on,
You
Rick.
don't even need to be talking to somebody that you used to mess with,
Mm-hmm.
especially if they're in a relationship and you in a relationship.
Why
you
is
need
it
to
still
let
a
that go.
connection?
Why is he still available?
Right.
Why are you making yourself available to do? It doesn't make sense to me
yeah.
because it opens up the door to other stuff.
Not
Not
in the case that I,
necessarily.
not
But
in
it
the
could
case that I'm
though,
talking
because
about.
that person
Not-
still has some sort of attachment to you. If they can text you and you
Right.
responded back,
Just the homie though.
So
it
what
ain't
if
no
they-
homie. If the homie smashed, it ain't the homie no
What if-
more.
I
Yeah.
smashed.
Let me drink. Go ahead. What you gotta say?
What if they work together? What if they,
They work
somehow?
together.
What if they somehow? hold
Don't
on.
be no coworker texting my
No,
my,
all I'm
my
saying
folks
is,
now.
what if
The
these two
coworkers
exes
get dealt
somehow
with.
came into a situation where they worked together and they had to? If you can't trust a person to have a conversation with another person without having
It's
feelings,
somebody that you used to mess with, though.
Right.
but
Like
if
you
it's
need
dead,
to let
it's
that
dead.
go. It's not. It's. I don't think it'll ever be dead because y'all had that connection.
So you,
You know
cool
why?
with your significant other?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do that. So
let's talk
you-
about that.
Right.
I feel like a lot of women feel that way. Like a lot of women to say,
We talking about your woman though.
Right.
Would you be cool
I don't
if
have a
your
woman.
woman? But
No,
if
but
you,
would
but
you-
if you
but would
did
you be
have a
cool
woman,
with-
would you be cool if her ex reached out to her?
she can't do nothing about that. I'm not
Yes,
gonna
she
say
can. She can
don't
block
res-
his
You're not
number.
answering the question.
He's not. He's
You're not
dancing around
answering.
it. He's dancing around it.
he
You
can
wouldn't
reach.
like
He
it,
can
just be
reach.
honest.
He
You
can
wouldn't
reach
like
out
it.
to her.
But
right? How she responds and
it shouldn't.
Okay.
Oh,
even-
it's
So do
whether
you-
your feathers get ruffled
get
or
ruffled,
not.
right?
Okay.
So she could be cordial, right? If he try to continue it more than what it should be, how she like, all right, it's getting a little too. You hit me every day, like I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like how she responds to it because you can't stop. Like what I'm saying about if they work together, you're going to have to be around people in general in life. The time is what the energy,
And it's how
the
your mate
connections,
handles it, right?
how your relationships, how you deal with relationships in life.
That's BS.
Don't reach out to my man.
She said that's being
See what I'm saying?
low key. That's
Toxic.
Don't reach out to my man. That ain't, call it what you want. Just don't reach out to my man. I don't care. He's not available for you.
Exactly.
I'm gonna continue on how to catch a cheater. This is like that 2020 how to catch a predator.
Oh my God.
how to catch a cheater. Look in the deleted data folders. Y'all know what I'm saying?
I do.
Okay. So I found a cheater that way.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
Deleted data.
Deleted
You know,
messages.
you got iPhone, right?
Yeah.
So you know when you delete a picture, it goes into your deleted photos
Right.
album.
Yeah.
Just like
So,
your messages.
You
this
gotta
was
empty
before-
that too.
See?
Oh wow,
See,
so
that's-
you're a cheater.
I don't have one.
He said this man's a cheater.
Live and direct. You
Live
looking at
and
me?
I'm a
direct.
content
No,
creator.
know.
I
I'm just saying,
delete.
you
I have
be
to
talking,
delete
but
a lot of things from my phone.
horrible.
Said I'm a
That's how I
content
know.
creator.
I have to delete,
You
like
a
really
straight
delete
red
it.
flag. If red flag was a person, you would be red flag.
Wow.
We should put this.
Give him that mic with the red little thing on it. Let's
What?
switch it. Cause baby.
Oh God.
Mm-mm.
Listen, I dated somebody and something crazy happened. I can't even remember what it was, but I was driving their car. Oh, they had given me their phone. I don't remember why I did this. It was something that led me up to doing this, but I took their phone and closed the door and drove off, and I was driving their car.
Hey, yo.
Oh wait, what?
It was unlocked, and I just kept hitting it to keep it unlocked. And I pulled over like a couple
See, that's
lights away, and I
That's
went through the
too,
phone.
that's too much.
Nah.
This is in my former life.
Okay, go ahead. Your
And I
past
went through
life.
the phone, and I was just going through stuff, and I wasn't really finding nothing. But I went through the deleted photos album,
There it was.
and I'm not sure what told me to go through that because I had never gone through it before.
Wow.
And it was like the conversation that the person had with the girl was in there. Like he wanted to remember what he had talked to her about, and also the phone number was there. Like when I need to access this phone number again, I need to be able to, boom, it's right here.
So you saved the number?
Nah,
Okay.
for what?
You was going through the phone
Nah, I ain't the type to. In my former life,
in your former life. The
That's
OG.
fine.
I was doing a Vogue with my former life.
The OG. Oh my God.
Shit. Nah, I won't never the type, even in my former life, to hit nobody up and be like, you doing this or doing that. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, they don't have no responsibility to you. They're going to clown you and be like, you better get your people in check.
Facts, that
Like,
part, yeah,
that's crazy to me.
for real.
I cannot with him.
But, so we're going to go back to the music. All right, you guys, we are back live and direct from 93.5 The Oak. Yes, we are filling in tonight for Locked In with Kingpin. So you are locked in with a cup full of confessions tonight. We have myself, of course, Jen. We have my co-host, Tree. We also have Aisha, the diva. We have Rick Mills, the producer, and we have Saga Day Media. So I'm going to go ahead and finish. I was giving some tips on how to catch a cheater. Now, we had talked about going through the phone and a couple things that you'll find there. Of course, you're going to look at the sent email folder because you want to see if they've been sending some felonious emails that are not business related, social media DMs. Oh God, look through nooks and crannies in the car. You said something about a car earlier, and I thought you were going there, but I don't even think you touched on it. But I didn't catch a cheater that way. But I don't remember what I was doing or why I needed to do this. But my ex had given me their car because my car was, I didn't want to drive my car. So we switched cars. And I needed to go through the car for something. I don't remember what I was going through the car for. And I went through the glove compartment for what? I don't know. Like, I don't know why I did this. I can't remember. But I went through the car and it was an envelope. And I opened the envelope up and it was a birth certificate for a new baby. A new baby. And I was like, I felt like I was a Mari. I was like, I had windshield wipers on my eyeballs. I was like, what? Did I see this right? This baby just came into the world. No, I'm saying, well, yeah, you're right. Something led me there, right? So yeah, it was kind of crazy. But anyway, that was my experience with going through a car. So I can kind of give y'all that advice now.
I've never been to the car, the phone, but not
Listen, cause it's a little
You know how men move.
oh God,
get out of here.
the spare tire area in the trunk holds. It's like a file cabinet. I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all, ladies.
Cannot with you.
This
I cannot.
the spare tire in the trunk is a file cabinet for cheaters.
I cannot. Right. It's too much. It's too much.
I'm giving y'all game.
No.
It get
Listen, somebody, this is gonna work out for somebody.
Somebody listening.
when you trying to outsmart women, you gotta move different.
Yeah, you do, because y'all move different when y'all cheat.
Yeah, you put the stuff in the trunk and in the glove box.
Now we know. Men put stuff in the car if they cheat.
Because we know they going through the phone.
Right, right. So we ain't doing the
Why,
phone.
but why you gotta? But why? Why you want to live like that?
That's
Like,
why I'm not in there. That's why I'm not. I don't.
That's too much.
It is too much.
It's, I mean,
agree.
that's too much. I
agree.
mean, that's
I
not
agree.
it. I'm sorry.
I
That's
completely
not
The
it.
agree.
file cabinet, duly noted.
In addition to the trunk, we are looking at search for them on dating sites. Because sometimes they'll set up a new page trying to link up with a new lady and not even realize, you know what I'm saying? You're up there. Pay attention to their behavior.
I forgot to delete my
Your old
my
profile.
My Black Planet.
I never was on Black Planet. Were y'all on it?
No.
You never did?
No,
I never did
I
it.
did Hinge.
Hinge.
I
Yeah, I
never
did
even heard of that.
Yeah, I did Hinge. It was cool.
I did one site. I don't know what it was. I went on one date with a guy up there. He was crazy. We went on a date. He flagged me down. He came down here from Virginia to go on a date with me.
Hold on.
Y'all, this vein keep popping out in the middle for He came down here to go on a date with me, and we went on a date. I can't even remember where we went. After the date was over, I was like, all right, nice to meet you. I don't hug or kiss on dates. That's off limits. I don't even understand people to do that.
Yeah.
I was going my way on 40. He was going his way. And then he flagged me down. It was like, pull over on the shoulder.
From what?
On the shoulder.
From what?
I didn't know what. I thought something was. I thought something was wrong. Like is something hanging off the back of my car? So I pulled over. Guess what he did?
What did he do?
Okay, so I left this part off. No. This is when it happened.
So this
He
is after the date.
Yeah, this is after the date. We're leaving.
So
And
how was the date?
I was never gonna talk to him again.
Okay, so I wouldn't have pulled over.
Well, he was nice, but it was just my Jen thing was like, nah, I'm not feeling him. I'm never gonna talk to him again. So I pulled over, and guess what? He's like, I wanted to give you something. Hold on, and I'm like, you asked me to pull over for
Give me something on the highway, sir.
on the median at that. Like, I mean, not the yeah. So I'm just like, the car's like, boom, boom, like going by. Guess what? He runs up to my car with.
What? A rose.
It is like the big thing of water bottles.
What, man?
Yeah, it's the big thing of water bottles, the thing that nobody wants to carry in the house. That, and it's the water bottle that's the good one with the flip top on it, like the sports kind. So I was like, oh, thank you. Like, okay.
Weird. That is so weird.
I was like, this is a good water bottle. Thanks.
Yeah.
It was a name brand and everything. And I was like, thank you. And he was like, oh, one more thing. And I was like,
Oh, what is it? We're on the side of the road.
side of the road. Y'all will never guess what he would have got. This is
What
like,
was it?
do you remember the episode of Sex and the City where she went and had jury duty and the man kept opening the briefcase with weird stuff?
What was it?
A grapefruit.
I'm sorry, sir. What? Wow.
It was the
sir.
biggest grapefruit I had ever seen in my life. And I was like, I'm never eating that. Like, I'm weird like that. So I'm like, he probably injected something to make me fall in love with him in this grapefruit. But yeah,
This is weird.
I never talked to him again. Okay, continuing on with how to catch a cheater. Pay attention to their behavior. Because you can tell when somebody is dipping out. We were kind of alluding to that earlier when we were talking. Look at the phone bill.
Not the phone bill.
It's too much.
Because that tells you if somebody is having extended conversations with somebody. If they're constantly in their call log or whatever. Talking about phone bill. I think I might have done that.
The younger Aisha,
Right. Like you said,
not
younger.
the newly reformed Aisha.
Right.
Look at Cash App transactions.
Yeah, that's new. That's new game.
You think so?
No,
Yeah, because of Cash App, right?
Sending you a little lunch,
Right.
little whatever.
But that goes to the whole number thing. A number that you don't know, just put it in Cash App.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Free game.
I do that all the
Yeah,
time.
free game.
Do you know that?
Look, the men are like, what?
Nah, I don't have these problems.
If somebody, no, this is just random. If somebody hits you and you like wondering who this is, if they're really
Okay,
being
yeah,
who they
I
are,
do- I do
put
that.
that
I
number in
understand.
Cash App, and then it'll come
Right.
up.
I
If
didn't know
it's
that.
not
Nah.
registered, like who doesn't have Cash? Well,
That's what I'm saying.
I was about to say who doesn't have Cash App. Tree doesn't have Cash App.
Right.
Well,
Gotcha.
Tree doesn't use Cash App,
I
but
don't blame her.
with everybody else, that's how it works.
Okay.
You like a Zelle
I learned
woman.
something today.
She is that woman.
Zell.
Yeah. Make sure you get your money back. I
Not
feel you.
so.
Zelle woman.
I had somebody that was still sending their ex money for bills, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
Like baby mama ex or just
What was the
like
What was the
regular just
response?
ex?
How did they?
The hidden baby ex.
The birth certificate ex.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh man, he was outside
They were
was.
doing
She
everything.
was
Right?
reckless.
He
The
was
whole birth
outside.
certificate in the
and
car?
paying the bills.
Just a
Wow.
straight zoo.
He was living back in the back in the day. He had a whole family on the whole other side of town. He was living.
Yeah,
in
he
those,
like that with the diamond in the back,
He
some
was
rooftop gangster lean.
He was
Yeah,
living like that.
that's exactly what he was doing. Can you help me find the next? Because I don't know what happened to where we were, but it keeps not being where it was. So anyway, also vaults. Y'all know about the vault apps?
No.
Speak on that.
The vault apps?
No.
So the vault apps I've never gotten the vault app, but the vault apps are apparently where you can download an app. It looks like a different app.
This is horrible.
So it'll be like amusement park app where you can find all the amusement parks, and then you click on it and it asks for a password to get in there, and then guys will go in there and say, well, let me say not guys, but I've never done anything like this before, so I just know about the guys do it. But
this is crazy.
they'll say, like, you know, they get nudes and stuff, so they'll save them in there because they don't want to get rid of them. Save them in there. I don't know what else goes in there.
Wow.
But yeah,
That's
those.
definitely a new one.
Right.